You're welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. My name is Doreen Avio, and for me, it's always talking to the people behind the music, those creating the music. But have we ever thought of the instruments that are being used to play this music? Well, one of those is a guitar. I see it, I see people play. Sometimes it's beautiful to see them play, but how is it manufactured? And most importantly, one that, Africans can relate to, knowing that it is an African who is behind it or putting it together. Well, today my guest is Dr. Ezekiel, and well, he's in Ghana, and it's good to have him. Maybe after this, I could learn how to play guitar. You never know.
That would be nice. That would be nice, and I think it'll look good on you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me.
You're always welcome. And for me, it's exciting to, talk to you because for us, we only talk to the people about music and what they do and all that. But to actually speak to somebody who, creates an instrument for music, it's a special one. But first of all, what got you into it anyway?
Well, I'm very rooted in music. I play multiple instruments. So growing up in Nigeria, I used to play in churches and play the drums, the piano, then I transitioned into the guitar. But ultimately, I think after playing for many years, you want to look for ways to create your own. You can't keep using other people's stuff for so long. And also you want something that represents the African music, the genre, the culture, the tradition. So that's what led to Instruments of Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, but I know before all of this, you obviously had a job or something you were doing, or this is something you have been planning all your life.
Yeah. Well, I used to work in finance. My first degree, I have a bachelor's in finance and accounting. I have a master's in divinity, and I have a doctor of education degree. But ultimately, apart from all of that, is the need to pursue your passion, to pursue what you like to do and see how that can benefit the world and people around you. So, but I transitioned into making guitars about roughly 15-20 years ago. I used to make them, and when I grew up in Nigeria, I used to draw the guitars on I have notebooks, and when I look back, I moved to the United States about 20 years ago. Okay. That was where I was able to rent some jigsaw machine, and I started cutting out the guitar. Wow. And when I made my first one, it looked really good, but didn't sound good.
Okay.
So that was really frustrating. So I left it for about 2-3 years, just gathering dust. But eventually I went back on the drawing board. I realized the mistake in the first try. Then after I saw the mistake, I didn't factor the numbers. Okay. Because when you build guitars, everything is numbers, from the headstock, the neck, the bridge. It has to be precise, because if you miss it by just half an inch, you have to start all over again. So, but when I made that first prototype, I had to go into a lot of fine tuning. Yeah. And eventually, the second one sounded amazing. Oh,
congratulations.
Thank you.
But for me, growing up as a young woman and even till now, we're usually used to outsiders doing and producing stuff for Africans to go and buy and use them. So to see an African put something together, kudos to you.
Thank you.
But I also understand these guitars you produce, you've named them
after capital cities.
Exactly. What inspired that?
Well, when you make something for Africa, you don't want to make it about you. It's about the people, it's about the cultures, about who we are. Yeah. So the goal was, I have designs for almost 50 states and 50 countries right now, but so far we released 9. Okay. So we have one named after the capital city of Ghana, Accra. Accra. And it's a really beautiful piece. It has a music side to it and also an art piece. Okay. Okay. There's one called Kigali, named after the city in Rwanda. Okay. There's one called Cairo for Egypt. Another one is called Nairobi for Kenya. We have Soweto for South Africa. Another one is Kinshasa. And the list goes on and on.
That's so beautiful to hear. Yeah. But, one would have thought, if you're producing guitars, why are you not doing music?
Well, it's just I'm more of the innovative person. I like to work behind the scene to make things happen for people, to shine, and also ultimately I want to see Africa thrive. Okay. I want to see the positive narrative about who we are. Okay. If you go on Google and you type in Africa, under the image section, you see safari, lion, and that's not what we are. There's more to Africa than just the negative narrative. So we have to change that narrative by putting out something innovative that will transform the continent.
Wow.
On the world stage.
Wow, this is so beautiful to hear. So I don't know how are Africans receiving it, because usually, you know, there's this perception that we prefer the foreign stuff. We appreciate those ones compared to what is being produced in Africa or by Africans. So how has it been so far?
Well, it's been really positive, and I think we need to keep doing more marketing to keep the awareness going. You know, I'm optimistic. Eventually, this will become something, you know, widely accepted.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look back in the history of music in Africa, we've always listened to. I mean, when I was growing up in Lagos, we listened to Tupac, Biggie, Western songs. And eventually we moved away from all of that stuff, and now it's all Nigerian, Ghanaian music.
Yeah.
And I see that happening in Ghana too, where we've just completely neglected other parts, I mean, music from other parts of the world, and we focus on our own music. And if we keep pushing the narrative, eventually we have people like Shatta Wale win the Grammy someday.
Yeah.
We'll have Ghanaian artists, you know, all these guys do well on the world stage. And the goal is to keep pushing the message, the narrative of what we have and what we're able to do around the world.
All right. Now, we're in Accra, and usually when we have visitors coming in, we, of course, something is definitely bringing them in here. What brings you to Accra?
What brought me to Accra is the fact that we named our guitar after this beautiful city. And we've dedicated the guitar to the city of Accra. And I believe people need to know about this. And also to help people understand the innovative perspective of who we are as an organization. Instrument of Africa is not just a guitar company. There are other innovative products that we're going to release in the nearest future. You know, that way we can let people understand what we're trying to achieve here. But ultimately to show the Accra guitar to the Accra people and to the whole of Ghana.
Okay, this is good to hear. So are you going to have a program to introduce the guitar to maybe our industry, or is individuals that you are actually working hand in hand?
Well, we're looking to partner with local stores here. That way, if people are looking to buy the guitar, they can pick them from, you know, your music local store here. And also, we have a guy we're working with, O.T. Woods. He's a Grammy Award-winning guitarist. He's going to be our brand ambassador. And you see him on TV and everywhere. He's been using the product, and we hope to showcase that, and people can continue to see, you know, the beauty of the guitar. Okay,
that would be beautiful. I know that we have some musicians in Ghana who also play some of these instruments. So I'm hoping that you meet some of them and have something maybe to do with them. But congratulations, and we are happy that we have a guitar named after Accra. And I'm sure once we're done with this interview and you go out there to do your works, you get to meet more people to work with them and also introduce the guitar to them. And well, I mean, as you said, I know you bought one of those, the guitars that you would want to showcase or show to people so that we can all appreciate what you have. Before we do all of that, what is it, that one thing that you would like to tell Africans? Because you see, we are not really used to maybe innovating stuff for ourselves or doing something that can go a long way to help all of us. Rather, oh, let's go and buy it here, let's go and get it here. So what would be that advice when it comes to business-wise and innovating things on our own? You know, we were just talking about this an hour ago. Wow. And it's the need to educate people on innovation. And I was telling our communications director that we need to put up an innovative conference here in Ghana to educate people, show them the possibility of what they can do. Because if you look at the culture, we have consumerism attitude. We just use other people's stuff. But do we have folks who can make, create, invent? I believe we do. I mean, I believe there are young men and women in the streets of Ghana right now who have great ideas, but they don't know how to put it down or get investors to invest into the business, or just to get the first prototype out. And that would be my encouragement for anyone who wants to, you know, create something. Don't undermine the possibility of your mind thinking. Don't undermine the possibility of what you can do and how you can change your environment and your culture. And also, one thing I always say is,
if you're looking to have an innovative mindset and create something, look for ways to solve problems in your society. If you look around you, you'll see problems every day, and we can find a solution. That's innovation. And innovation is not just about creating product, but making this world a better place, and then, you know, giving a much better life to the next and future generations. So I would encourage you, continue doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Pen down your ideas. Look for people who will support your vision. When I first started, it wasn't easy. People thought I was stupid, living finance world for a guitar world. But I'm super excited to see that Africa has a place when it comes to music and you know, this innovative program. And I want to encourage you to keep doing that. And hope to see you in the future.
Okay, hope to see us in the future. And now it looks like we have one of these. This is so beautiful, and it's all designed in the
shape of
like
Africa.
Yes, this is
and
beautiful.
This is a car right here.
Oh, okay. So, this is beautiful.
You can hold it. I present it to you.
Wow, it's so heavy.
Yeah, this is solid wood, mahogany wood, quilted maple top. This is a whammy bridge, 4 knobs, 2-tone, 2 volumes, and this is the fretboard, the neck, and this right here is unique. You've never seen anything like it before, because most guitars, they have a different headstock, but when I was designing this, the plan was to put Madagascar here, but didn't work well, so we kind of tweak it, and this looks like the Horn of Africa. Some people think it looks like the beak of a bird. I don't know, whatever you think it is, but it's beautiful.
Wow, but this is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
I wish I knew everything about it. The only thing I know how to do is to talk. But once I'm talking, I get to talk with amazing people. This is beautiful, and I'll say congratulations to you. I believe that is something that a lot of people, Africans, will embrace, and we're looking forward to seeing more of this.
Yes.
And more innovations like this, more products, more things that will shape Africa, Ghana. Thank you so much. And for me, even if you give to me, it will take me years to learn this, but thank you so much. Any last words you'd like to say before we wrap it all up?
Hey, Ghana, I love Ghana. I love Accra people. When I sit here, I look back into my life. I see people, teachers who taught me English when I was growing up in Nigeria. They're all Ghanaians. Mr. Praku, Mr. Taku, Mr. Mensa. And I've just spent a lot of years with Ghanaians, and it's just good to be home, even though I was born in Nigeria, to just contribute to part of the heritage, the culture of the Ghanaian people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ezekiel. We wish you all the best, and well, we hope to see you again in Accra.
Sure, I'll be back again soon.